Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishop and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready to accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Arkin pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world shedding light to the whole for the elect. Shalom to the outward who are listening, learning, you few sisters who are listening, learning. Coming at you on a lesson, true fact, faith, and edification. Another daily edification, Lord, witness be edifying. So I titled this lesson, all 5,000 square miles of America, North America, Babylon the Great, will be destroyed. All 5,000 square miles of America will be destroyed. Now, I'm going to show you the mind of two slow bellies. And the water to, first off, call out Yahweh Shema Shai for putting the spirit on Elder Not Zabar to mention about going into the YouTube studio. So I was just strolling through the studio, seeing what comments is left on videos. So I'm going to show you two clips, two comments that two slow bellies made on the comment board. Now, this one guy said that this about a month or two ago, both of these comments. So let me show it to you. The one guy said right here, his name is Apollo Mayam, or Mayam, Apollo Mayam, or Mayam, however you pronounce it. This is what he say. Shalom to the Akim Walk tuning in. Now this guy say, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida is the promised land for Black Americans, not African. First off, right there, we ain't blacks. Now he say North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida is the promised land for Black Americans, not Africans. We ain't black neither. So you know he's a slow belly, bug out to my Black Americans. We ain't black neither, man. He say our God has ordained these 4 southern states for Israel. When war comes to America, it's only going to be in the West Coast, Midwest, northern states, and a few southern states, Mississippi, Louisiana, etc. Again, the safe states or promised lands as North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. What is this slow belly nigga talking about? So he's saying the southern states in America is going to be the safe promised lands for Black Americans when when World War III started. Now, to show you how cold it's here, because these two slow belly niggas' minds, they comments go right together. Now, check out the other comment from the other guy. Can't make this up, man. Let me show you what this nigga here said. This nigga name right here, name is Miguel MQ411. He said, spread the word quickly. You guys are waiting for the sea hip. So many may be caught off guard, but Babylon will be bombed first. Revelations 14:6-10, which I already know what it say. And it says nothing about the missiles going to come in for the micro sea if it's made mandatory. This slow belly nigga say again, spread the word quickly. You guys are waiting for the sea hip. So many may be caught off guard, but Babylon will be bombed first. This will be what sets the stage for the sea hip. How is something gonna be set if ain't gonna be nothing left after the missiles hit? You slow belly nigga. He say, this will be what sets the stage for the sea hip worldwide. Now look, show you he listened to GMS But then you gonna put, because nobody in GMA, he said the 200 million warheads is what's after the Sea Hill. What? So now you changing. We know it's coming after the Sea Hill, but he said here Babylon will be bombed first. Revelations 14, 6 through 10, he put. This will be what sets the stage for the Sea Hill. How if it were gonna be bombed? This is a double-minded, unstable, slow-bellied nigga right here. The 200 million warheads is what's after the Sea Hill. Now, anybody on the coming board, tell me what have you ever heard 200 million warheads? Don't nobody say that but apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Bishops and Elders and Brothers of GMS. Ain't no other camp out there say 200 million warheads. So it's sure that he's watching GMS, but he's putting his own spin on it. He say the 200 million warheads is what's after the Sea Hill, which we know that. Make sure you are stocked up on a lot of rice and bottled water. Faith is most important, but don't forget, before the family in Egypt, Joseph didn't just have faith, he prepared also. So he said, from one professor to another professor, sire, don't scoff or take this lightly and don't wait, do this today. So he said, you guys are waiting for the Sea Hill. So many may be caught off guard, but Babylon will be bombed first. So North America gonna get bombed first, and then they're gonna stab the Sea Hill. You slow belly nigga. So I want to show you that neither one of these guys know what's going on, man. But to show you, he's watching GMS. He said 200 million warheads. Now it was a while ago when the apostles said the 200 million missiles. It ain't the 200 million missiles getting shut off. It's the warheads that separate from the tip. So when they start saying that, so obviously he's watching GMS. But he say, the one guy said, let's go back one more time. The one guy said, oh man, you guys crack me up. I gotta stay up in the studio too and keep putting up because there's some more stuff in here I gotta go back and dig into. So this guy here say, Apollo, Mayum, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida is the promised land for black Americans, not Africans. We ain't black neither, you slow-bellied nigga. Our God has ordained these 4 southern states for Israel. When war comes to America, it's only going to be in the West Coast, Midwest, northern states, and a few southern states, Mississippi, Louisiana, etc. Again, the safe states or promised lands are North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So let's get these precepts. To show this slow-bellied nigga, America will be destroyed. All 5,000 square miles of it, man. From California to Virginia, which is a long way, and from North Dakota to Texas, it's gonna be burnt up, man. What are these niggas talking about? Let me get these. Let me get these precepts. As a matter of fact, while I'm reading these precepts, let me put this on the comment. Let me put this on the screen. Let me see. Let's put this on the screen. Now here are the 10 FEMA zones right here. They got them split up. Okay, these are the 10 FEMA zones. So let me keep that on the screen, and I'm gonna read some precepts. Right, you can always rely on Jake to bug out. Right, every time, never fails. Now I'm finna really be digging into my studio and see what these stupid comments, man. There's a lot of lessons in there too. I was just scrolling through and I saw these two. So let's get some precepts. I'm gonna start in Isaiah 13. So, like, you bear with me here. So this is Isaiah 13. I'm gonna start at verse 5. It reads, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Now, at least they know that it's talking about missiles, these weapons of the Lord indignation. It reads, it said to destroy the whole land. Huh? Hold on. Let's read that again. Isaiah 13 and 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. First and foremost, we know North America gonna be destroyed, man. So it said to destroy the whole land. How ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. Talking about these men out here, they already like that now. These fruit booty, turkey booty, emotional, effeminate, frail, weak, so-called men, little boys. They already like that now. But then that day, the mighty man gonna be this way. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to do what, Lord? To lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And what's North America, Babylon the Great? The land of sin. You can do whatever you want to do here. Because when you leave America and go to other countries, you can't do what you want to do. They will put you to death for being a turkey booty or fruit booty. You want to play that Transform Decepticon, you get put to death. You want to go commit, women want to go commit adultery? Take your ass to Saudi Arabia and pull that and see what happened to you. Go over there to what is it called, Dubai, in these places. I mean, the laws of East are starting to get everywhere now. So now they starting to wear pants and women can drive and this and that. But go somewhere where you still getting chopped down by a firing squad and try that garbage, what you can get away with in America. This is the land of sin. It say, for the stars of heaven for the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not get their light from the smoke, from the darkness. The sun shall be darkened, and his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Go somewhere and try to steal something. See when they cut your hand off or put you through a firing squad. They say, and I will punish the world, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, which are these elites and two-thirds of Jake. Therefore, this Isaiah 13 and 13, therefore will I shake the heavens and the earth, the what, Lord? And the earth shall remove out of her place. Where you gonna run to? Nowhere. What is what is that? Is that SWV escape? What they say? Who can you run to when you need love? Nobody. In the wrath of the Lord of hosts and in the day of his fierce anger. You ain't gonna be able to run nowhere. Now this is Isaiah 24. Let's get this. You got them Jakes to try to. This nigga said the southern states, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, they're gonna be the safe states. Well, let's see. The Lord said He gonna lay the whole land desolate, man. All 5,000 square miles of America is gonna be destroyed, man. Isaiah 24 and 18, it reads, and it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the field shall fall into a pit. So hold on. Let's say you get to flee. Let's say you get to flee from California and you make it to North Carolina or South Carolina, Georgia, or Florida. Is you going to get escaped? Is you going to escape? And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the field shall fall into the pit. So if you're running from North Dakota to Florida, is you safe? Is you coming from New York to South Carolina? Is you safe? And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the field shall fall into the pit. And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken into the snare, which is them Edomites when they come, hey, gonna put the top back on the bunkers. Put this chain on, boy. For the windows from on high are open, which is when the missiles start to come down, and the foundation of the earth do shake. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. What's that mean? Hold on. Let's get the word dissolved. Same thing as saying 2 Peter 3, which I'm going to read, Lord willing. Let's see what dissolved mean. Because that nigga say you can run to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. Those are the promised states for the black Americans. Stupid ass nigga, man. Lord gonna kill you dumb niggas, man. This is the word. So lucky, let's play this. Here's the word for dissolved. So it say to break. It say to break, to be broken, to break to bits, shatter, to split. It say to divide, to split, break apart. Strong's got same. Defeat, violate, make of none effect, utterly make void, come to naught, disannul, disappoint, asunder. There it is, asunder. So the earth is utterly broken down, Isaiah 24:19. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. And we know it tell you in Ecclesiastes 1 that the earth abideth forever. Well, the Lord said he's going to destroy all the wickedness and iniquity in the earth, man. Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. What is he talking about? What is this guy talking about? This is Joel. This is Joel 2. Let's start at 1. Come on, you can run to South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. You slow belly nigga. Joel 2:1. The terrible visitation. Blow you the trumpet in Zion, which the mean is doing right now. The apostles been doing this 30 plus, going into 40, blowing the trumpet and sounding an alarm in my holy mountain. This holy mountain is Israel. When they say holy mountain, this is only applies to the remnant. Because the Lord said he severed us from other people that we should be his. Well, 2/3 want to stay joined to other nations. So it say in my holy mountain. So these messages, these epistles is for the remnant, man, the hopeful elect, man. Those that's doing what? That has transformed their mind by the renewing, man. Holy mean to be severed, man. So he said, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Because Jerusalem is the people, not the place. Our forefather was named Jacob. His name was changed to Israel. So Israel is not the land. It's a man, and he had 12 sons. The Lord put his name on that land. But the land of Israel is not, it has nothing to do with the land. It's our forefather Jacob, man. Okay? So this holy mountain that's been sounding along is for the remnant, man. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand. And this slow belly nigga talking about Yahweh already came twice. Slow belly nigga, man. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, because that's that smoke from the missiles, from them warheads, man. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire, Joel 2:3, Salakia. A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. Talking about these missiles. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. Before the missiles hit, it was all partying, prospering, and playing, having a good time. Or was that Luke 17? Yep, Luke 17:16, when they say, as it was in the days of Lot, that they eat, drink, bought, sold, plant, build, marry, right? So right now, everything is, oh, it's back to normal. No, normal isn't coming back. Yahweh Shai is. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, before the missiles hit, and behind them a desolate wilderness. So it's all peaches and cream right now. Everybody, what that First John 2:15, the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, everything is all good now. We back to normal. Take the mask off. And behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. Only the elites and the remnant of Israel are going to be able to escape these. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses because of that power. And as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. And it is a cold point. It say, as a strong people set in battle array. It's not talking about men on horses. It say these missiles are as a strong people set in battle array. Matter of fact, let's prove that with Isaiah. Isaiah 9 and 5. It ain't talking about people. It's talking about the missiles. It's Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. It reads, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. This is how they fought in the ancient time. When you watch movies like Troy, World War One, right? For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. So these two parties charged from both sides of the field with spears, swords, shields, daggers. They had body armor on. But this, what's the this? World War III. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So we know that this, let's get this, Revelation 9 and 12. World War One and Two was fought on the battlefield, like charging at each other. This Revelation 9 and 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter, right? So one world war happened, then there was a second one. So this is Revelation 11:14. It reads, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. So when it said in Isaiah chapter 9, it say, for every battle warrior with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. This is eye and eye contact, fighting up close, daggers, swords, spears, body armor. But this, World War III, shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So back in Joel 2, it reads, as a people set in battle array, talking about these missiles, before their face, the people shall be much pain. Before who faces? The missiles. Because wait, if you got to be left here to see the missiles coming down, can you? It said, before their face, the people shall be much pained. And it said in Isaiah 13, they come from a far country, and every man's heart shall melt, man. Jacob be trying to, he's into me trying to give up the ghost. But man, for the most part, most people gonna have that micro C hill, man. And their judgment is gonna be the missile, man. Because remember, Jacob, trouble gotta happen. Pestilence gotta happen. Neighbor kicking in doors, looking for bread gotta happen. The missiles, that's a personal judgment, man. That's a whole separate judgment for taking that micro C hill. Before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. Man, we gotta go. Man, that's why I tell you when you're reading Second Ezra 13 about those that were left behind were more blessed than those that be dead, man. Cause we gotta go through this, man. That's why I tell you in Matthew 24, starting at verse 29, it say immediately after the tribulation. So was that Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples that through much tribulation shall they enter into the kingdom of heaven. Man, we gotta, Lord willing, we be Lord willing, man. But we gotta go through some things, man. We gotta go through something, man. Jacob's trouble, famine, pestilence everywhere, man. That's why the Lord building our faith for right now, because it's gonna be, man, pestilences, man. You know how many pestilences Esau got that CDC, man? which the Lord already said, even the disease, the plague that was not written in the Bible shall cleave to us. Can you imagine running around, you seeing, man, the plagues and pestilence that's gonna be on people, man, them diseases, man. But the elect gonna be covered in that time. We got to go through a lot of things, man. Seeing somebody, you passing somebody that's dying slowly from a slow death, they can't even move because they so hungry. They're gonna be left up for somebody to be eating on them while they dying, and a person that's dying of famine, his body messed up. Ain't nobody gonna want to eat on that, but it's gonna be horrible, man. Just trying to picture these things, man. We got to go through something. That's why the Lord building us up right now, man. So stay prayed up. Verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. It's telling you, ain't talking about men. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So these missiles ain't gonna be crashing into each other, exploding in the air. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, the defense system of America, which they don't got now, because it was maybe about a year or so ago. My brother been doing lessons on it. The missiles that Russia got, America can't detect them, man. So it say, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, which is the missile defense system, they shall not be wounded, because they're gonna destroy it, man. They can't be detected. If they do detect them, like they got the Iron Dome in Israel to shoot down whatever Gaza shoot at them. Well, this ain't gonna be America. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. And that's why I said in Isaiah 13, the windows from on high are open. So these missiles come going up and coming down, man. It's the earth shall quake before them. So how you gonna run to South North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida when the earth gonna quake? And the Lord said He's gonna destroy the whole land in Isaiah 13. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining from that smoke, the mushroom clouds. Now, just get this. I just had a few precepts. In Revelation, we're gonna finish. Hold on, before I get there, let's get this. Because I don't want to make this too long. I just want to make this point. In Malachi 4 and 1, this is talking about America, first and foremost. Now we know Israel gonna be destroyed. Other parts of the world too. Because Esau's hand is everywhere, man. His policies and legislations and democracy and draconian measures is all his penal codes is all through the earth, man. That's why I say the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, man. Everywhere got to get shaken up because of this bastard and his what is called the word rudiments in Colossians 2 and 8. It's cold because rudiments mean fundamentals, foundation, essentials, first principles, beginnings. That's everything about Esau's white supremacy. He has white suprematized the entire planet, man. That's why I say China, was that Second 15, woe to thee, Asia, that have made thyself like Babylon. This Malachi 4 and 1, for behold, a day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yeah, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. In the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So I don't care if you running South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, or Florida. If you a 2/3 slow belly, you gonna get burnt up, man. Dumbass niggas talk about the 4 safe state, the 4 promised lands for Black Americans. You slow belly nigga. Revelation. These people are stupid, man. Revelation 11 and 12. And the reason I put this on the screen about these 10 FEMA zones, because it was in the scriptures first, man. Everything that we watch in the news that plays out in articles, it was already written, man. The Lord just had to set up men to filter it for you through the scriptures. Revelation 11 and 12. and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. That's Isaiah 26 and 20, right? They enter down to thy chambers, to the indignation be overpassed. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, which is that humongous chariot. Because see, Yahweh's chariot is going to be for that salvation. The other chariot is going to be for to destroy Esau military and the other heathen nations. But yeah, that big chariot, that's Yahweh's chariot. That's going to be that salvation chariot. One big gigantic chariot for all the remnant, man. And the other chariot is going to be to destroy. And that enemies beheld them. Here's the point. And that same hour, there a great earthquake. And what? And the 10th part of the city fell. You think this is a coincidence? Or how you say the word coincidence, however you pronounce it. You think this is a coincidence that this is 10 FEMA zones. Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina. Now let me show you this slow belly nigga. Now he said North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida is the 4 promised lands for Black Americans. Also added to the number 4 FEMA zone, you got North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, which he said the 4 states, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Kentucky. That's the 4th FEMA zone. Okay? All this, you think, man, listen, man. You got to just sit back and just think how cold the Lord is, man. We talking about omnipotent, omnipotent, man. For him to have these Edomites, to put this on the World Wide Web, man, so we can link it to Revelation 11. Can't make this up. It was already written in the scriptures first, man. Romans 15 and 4. But here it is, the Lord put it up so we can show dumb niggas, slow-bellied niggas, that ain't nobody in America. If you ain't of the remnant, you will burn if you make it to the missiles. Because your ass might die by some teeth of wild beasts. We done did many videos on pit bulls ripping people to pieces. Or mountain lions. What they call them? Yeah, mountain lions and cougars. Yeah. 10 FEMA zones, man. They done broke up North America in 10 states. I mean, 10 city states. You can't make this up, man. Back in Revelation 11:13. In the same hour, after the elect got beaten up into that humongous chariot, at the same hour was there a great earthquake. From what? The missiles, from the warheads. And the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, which is a complete number of people. And the remnant were frightened and gave glory to the God of heaven. And they said they was a frightened. When you read in Isaiah 24 and 15, it say, wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires. That's cold because the remnant gonna get saved. How? Right before the missiles hit, man. Isaiah 24 and 15. Let's read it. Isaiah. That's why I say the remnant shall scarcely be saved, man. In 2 Peter. I mean, 1 Peter 4 and 18. This is Isaiah 24 and 15. Wherefore, glorify ye Yahweh in the fires. And it's also talking about our being put through trial, tribulation, adversity, and afflictions. Because it tell you was that Matthew 3 and 11. John said, I did baptize you with water, but he that cometh after me shall baptize you with the Holy Spirit and with fire. So these fires also apply to our going through our trials and tribulations, adversities, and afflictions. Wherefore glorify ye Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, in the fires, even the name of Yahweh, God of Israel, in the isles of the sea, in the midst of the people. See, so it said, wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires. Because the remnant, as it tell you in 1 Peter 4 and 18, is going to scarcely be saved. What does that mean? Scarcely be saved. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. Now, the brother that first shed the light on me, he was like, how many numbers is it from 0 to 9? And off the top, I said 9. He was like, no. I ask brother that all the time. How many numbers from 0 to 9? The person might not count 0, but you got to count 0. That's 10 numbers. And he was like, you know, every state got an area code and a zip code from 0 to 9. And I never knew that. So And the 10th part of the city fell, which applies to these 10 FEMA zones. But you also got 0 to 9 is 10 numbers, and every state got an area code, zip code, start from 0 to 9. The 10th part of the city, the Lord had them to put it on the World Wide Web to show us these 10 FEMA zones, man. All of America, all 5,000 square miles, from North Dakota to Texas, from California to Virginia, is going to be destroyed, man. In the same hour, there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And the earthquake was slain of men, 7,000, and the remnant were frightened and gave glory to power Yahweh Shema Shah of heaven. Closing precept. Brother put on the comment board, but I was already holding it. 2 Peter 3 and 10. And it reads, how you gonna say it's 4 states you can run to when the Lord say, and all the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man? Where you gonna be at in these 4 states hiding? Where you gonna be at? The Lord is only letting the elites, and it's only certain of them going to escape, man. Because we don't need that many to bring back the nation so they can be working in slavery. We just need, and on that article, on that the one I got on my phone, it's called the Globalist Elites. It's 60 families on there. Well, we only need the top 10. We need the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, the DuPonts, the Gettys. We don't need them about 10 of them. Well, we need about 10 of them to bring back the nation, man. We don't need all 60 of them. The Lord's going to let the main elites escape, man. Everybody else is what? Let's read it. 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, will come as a thief in the night, because 2/3 ain't watching. They're going to be at the club, partying, having a picnic somewhere, barbecuing. Oh, man. Matter of fact, maybe not, because it's going to be Jacob trouble out here, man. Because the Lord coming back in the midst of the earth in shambles, man. So yeah, let me rephrase that. Ain't gonna be no partying. All that's gonna stop doing Jacob trouble. When the Lord return, man, that's why he said what that Luke 12, the fire gonna be already kindled, man. Before the Lord get back, it's already gonna be hell on earth, man. But the day of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. What great noise? The missiles, man. Them warheads. Man, I was watching what was I watching last night? I forgot what movie it was, but them sirens started to go off. And those sirens they had the fire stations. They got them loud sirens, them like a horn, like they're gonna be going off. Now all you're gonna see is on the TV or your phone, if the phone still be working, because it might be, I don't know, it might be the electricity's gonna be gone. Ain't nobody gonna be able to call nobody. That's why the Lord got us getting it now. All of them gonna try to be seeking you when the phone's dead. You're gonna be out of gas out there, man. But it's gonna be that get to your local bomb shelter. And most of Jake don't even know where the bomb shelter's at in the city. Which they don't got no chance of making it anyway. Hey, them missiles gonna dig down through there like a tunnel drill, man. Only one gonna get to escape this is the elites, man. It's a but the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Everything is made with elements, man. The people, the cars, the buildings, the food, the trees, everything is made with elements. So how can you run the 4 states and the other states gonna be destroyed in America? You got to be a slow belly nigga to believe that. So 4 states gonna be left. Oh, these guys is crazy. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So this is saying every work in America gonna be destroyed. In other parts of the world too, man. But we talking about America right now. Ain't nothing gonna be left here. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. All what things? Everything that's made with elements. Is not the 4 corners of the earth made with elements? Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord, power Yahweh Shema Shah, wherein the heavens being on fire. When you look at this word heavens, it said it got like 4 definitions. It said one where the clouds at, one where the sky at, the clouds, atmosphere, then you got earth, then you got the spiritual realm. This is talking about where the clouds is at, because it's gonna be war up there against chariots and Esau fighter jets, F-35s, where they got them stealth bombers, they got them other things like Dorito chips, they call TR-3Bs, trying to make them to the point of the best plane they can make to fight against the chariots, because they know it said we're in the heavens being on fire. We know the spiritual realm ain't gonna be on fire. So what heaven is this talking about? Earth, man. Wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And the Lord said that twice. Everything gonna be destroyed here in North America, Babylon the Great, man. Because when you go back, let's get this again. When you go back to Isaiah 13, what did it say? Let's read it again. It's Isaiah 13 and verse 5. They come from a far country, those mills of the warheads, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to do what? To destroy the whole land. Not with an S, land, man. Single. North America will be destroyed. All 50 states, or however many here, 50, 51, whatever. Okay, it included Alaska. Canada finna burn up too. To destroy the whole land. Period, man. And that's it. That's it. Let me see. Yeah, man. These guys, man. These guys. Jake, and I was holding, that's the spirit, I was holding that too. Matter of fact, let's read it. I was holding that. Second Ezra 16. I'm gonna start at verse 4. Matter of fact, let's read 1. It reads, Second Ezra 16 and 1, it reads, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. So where you gonna run to? Because Israel is over there in Asia, man. Israel is not in Africa. You slow-bellied niggas out there. Babylon, woe unto thee, Babylon, which is North America, and Asia. Asia Minor is vast, man. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. So where you going to run to, man? The Lord is covering all 4 corners of the earth with this. Babylon, Asia, Egypt, and Syria. Where you going to run to? Egypt is in Africa. Syria, where you going to run to if it's covering Asia, Egypt, and Syria? You can't run nowhere, man. Gird up your loins. Gird up yourself with cloth or sack and hair. Bewail your children. They're talking about all these heathen nations that they put their hands on us, and 2/3 of Jake that want to be cleaved to these bastards. And be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? These missiles. When the warheads get shot off, it's a wrap, man. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood? Oh, ooh, that's cold. Because what it tell you, Amos 5 and 18? You might run from a lion, and the bear met you, right? You got away from the bear and the lion, went into an old abandoned building, shack, lean your head on the wall, and a slurping bit you. It ain't gonna be no rat snake that bites you neither. It's gonna be some poisonous snake. The saying is Amos 5 and 18, there is no way you're gonna escape from judgment when it comes, man. If you're not one of the remnant, you ain't gonna be able to escape this lion, this bear, or this serpent, man. There's nowhere to, who can you run to when you need love? Ain't gonna be no love in that day, man. The Lord said, what is that? Ecclesiastes 3. There's a time for love and hate. There's a time for war and peace. What we in right now, this is a spiritual battle, man. Ain't no love, man. The love is now rebuking, mercy, telling you to repent. Yahweh ain't coming back with no words, man. He's coming back and he ain't talking, man. He ain't talking, man. It say, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when they have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? And to tell you in Matthew, Yahweh shall say, whomever fall over this stone, he shall be broken and wounded. But whoever this stone shall fall on is gonna do what? It's gonna grind him to powder. And you slow better niggas out there, you Yahshua and Yeshua Israelites, you Yah Israelites, you play with the name of the Lord, you might well kill yourself now. Because when this rock fall on you, it's gonna grind you slow better niggas to powder. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. What foundation? Everything that the so-called white man has established in his little bit of short time of rulership is about to be destroyed in 1 hour. The earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof. The sea ariseth up and with the waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand, which is Yahweh that bendeth the bow. Ooh, what did it tell you about Yahweh when he come and say, in his hand was a bow? What is that? Revelations 5, 6. Hold on. Let's proof that. This is cold. I ain't trying to go this long, man. Let me get this real quick. Let's read this again. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Hold on. Is that Revelation 6? Nope. Hold on. Just hold on 1 second. Maybe it's in 15. I don't want to get too off track, but if you brother know where it's at, put it on the comment board for me. I forgot where it's at right off. Hold on, maybe 4. Hold on, bear with me here for a second. If you brothers get it before I do. Let's read this. Okay, I was there. Hold on. Moving too fast. So this is yep, I was moving too fast. I was right here. But get a little bit too excited. Let's go back to second Ezra real quick. So the second Ezra was 6. And what was that? 13 it reads, for strongly is his right hand, which is Yahweh the right hand of Yahweh, that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So it's for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. It's Revelation 6 and 1. That was the problem. I ain't have it highlighted. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder. What does just say right here? When he thunder, when the Lord sent them thunders in the earth, man, it say one of the 4 beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, which is a chariot, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. So right here in 2 16 and 13, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Yahweh shall come with this bow, man. Okay, symbolic talk, man. His arrows that he shall shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the earth, and the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again. Isaiah 55:11. The Lord say his word shall go forth, it shall prosper in the thing whereto he sent it, until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled. That's it. In Luke 12, the Lord say, matter of fact, let's read that. Because before Yahweh shall get here, man, it's gonna be all hell on earth, man. In Luke 12, that party ain't gonna be over with at this point, man. Luke 12 and 49, it reads, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume what, Lord? The foundation of the earth. This ain't with an S right here. With the word foundation in 2 16 and 15, we talking about America. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume. Don't you tell you in Isaiah 13, Isaiah 34, that America gonna be destroyed, ain't gonna be nothing here but desert creatures, till it consume the foundation of the earth. North America got to go, man. All the wickedness that's done here. The scripture say in Jeremiah 51, Revelation 18, 2nd Ezra 11, 39 on down, that the sins of this place have reached to the heavens, man. The same way with the Canaanites. The Lord told Abraham, he going to get rid of the Canaanites. We're going to take their land. But the Lord let their wickedness mount it up before he did it. And that's why we always mention there's a case built on each and every one of us, man. If the Lord happened to take this truth from you, your case start all back over, man, in wickedness. But as long as the Lord got his hand on us, hey, there's a righteous case that you are building, man. But the Lord take this truth from you, them old cases that you got, the Lord say he winked at our ignorance. Them cases is going to be restacked. They going to start that way left off at, man. And what it say? If a man turn from his righteousness and go back to wickedness, his word shall not be remembered, man. There's a case being built, man. It say, like as an arrow which is shot off of a mighty archer, returneth not backward. Even so, the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? And this is Ezra, man. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginnings of famine and great death, the beginnings of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. Who are the powers? The elites. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Because Ezra like, man, the power's going to stand in fear, man. Man. So, let me go back to the comment board. Give up your brother precepts. And I'm going to get on out of here. See what else on here. And the water for putting these precepts up too, man. The water for tuning in. Yep, let's read this. Kwame Yasharala, Mayaka, 144, Jeremiah 49 and 18. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. See? So what is nigga talking about? You're gonna be able to run to them 4 states: North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. You slow belly nigga. Jeremiah 49:13. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. This ain't happened to ancient Basra, because the people still going on right now as a tourist site, man. So what is this talking about? North America, Babylon the Great. Yep, read that. Yep, let's read this. Gilmes in his likeness. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, power upon the sinful kingdom. And what, Lord? And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. So America gotta go, man. This is that sinful kingdom, man. There has never been a place like North America ever, other than Sodom and Gomorrah, man. This is the worst of the worst, man. Yep, let's read this. Yep. GMS saints, them GMS in his likeness. Joel 3 and 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. Here the Lord is giving you both places, Egypt and Edom, which is America, Babylon the Great, and anywhere the elites is living at. Man, Wales and Scotland, what is it? France, Belgium, them places where them elites hiding at, you bastards in your palaces, eating real food, drinking real wine. Hey, you might well shove all that shit into a bunker. Oh man, you might well shove it into a bunker, you bastards. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. What they over there doing right now? Shedding innocent blood. Well, nobody's innocent, but you understand what it's saying. You did us wrong, man. What old boy said, what's this show? What's this movie? Tales from the Hood. You did us wrong, man. It was messed up, B. You did us wrong, Esau. Hey, so Lord will is edifying. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rikah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, and the bishop, and elders of Great Millstone, rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready concepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akwath who are listening, learning. If you sisters who are listening, learning. Hey, throughout for tuning in, throughout for your precepts. May Yahweh Shemawah continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. Till next time, I say Shalom, Wa, Ba, Ba, Ba.